this meeting to order the Ranier Community Building, the Committee of the Whole. First thing on the agenda is pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Tonight's agenda.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Need a recommendation to approve the 7/15/2025 council meeting minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Second. Got a motion and a second, all in favor? Motion or recommendation carries. To recommend approving the July 2025 claims list. I'll make that motion.
I have a quick question on the claims. The Holler property management, that's $1,700. It says white there. What is that?
That's for lawn mowing, right?
Yeah.
That's we have to hire a service to have a house mowed.
Oh. I'll make that motion.
Second. Got a recommendation and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
To recommend accepting disbursement ledgers and financial statements for various funds as of 7/31/2025.
Make that motion.
I'll second.
Our recommendation.
Got a recommendation and a second, all in favor? Recommendation carries. The informational on the Great Northern Transmission line allotment, that was a little more than we thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember last year.
Yeah, it's normally 75,000.
Right. What did it come out, Cheryl, 83 something?
82. 82, 558.
Fine. Yeah, they have a breakdown of what each city gets. Any questions on that or comments? It was a little more than we thought it was.
Yeah.
Well, hearing none, I guess we'll move on to KCC TV contribution request. That was for $1,500 to help with the KCC TV. What's everybody's feeling on that?
Was that for the whole year?
I believe so, yep.
I think that that's a fair request and the
Yeah.
public benefit that we'll get in the community from that service is well worth the $1,500, and I would like to make a recommendation for that.
I'll
I
second.
agree with that. So we got a recommendation and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Recommendation carries. Liquor store report from Jen. So a little increase from
Just a little.
less bars around.
Perhaps.
I would think. It's got to be part of it. That's kind of why we were talking about last time with the extra help.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to get warm before it gets less. Because we've got Shay and Island View when they close for the winter.
And now there's no, on the rocks, it's open.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an increase, I'm sure, from that.
Barbecue is huge. The community barbecue is probably the biggest I've ever
Yeah, that was a
seen.
new record for us. Yeah.
So, worthwhile event, and we were able to raise money for the little boy. I don't remember what his name is. but
Scott.
Little Scott, we were able to raise money for him, so. However,
And the year-to-date profit is up. Just for the audience's thing, the last year's year-to-date profit was $32,503, and this year it's $41,204. So we're at 9,000 more. So it was a good month. I'm assuming August is going to be pretty good too.
Oh, yes, it has.
And then when's the pig roast?
Well, remember we kind of discussed that it's kind of becoming a flop now. And
Skip it for a year?
I think we're gonna
see what
skip it. I have been in talk with 2 other gentlemen about maybe something in the future. I don't really want to announce it yet, but I think it'll be more
happens. Kind of
exciting.
take the place of that?
Yeah, I think we might move it to the spring though, as opposed to the fall with shack season and stuff. So,
What's your feelings in, I believe it's in September, they're having, or is not the Vikings playing in London twice? 9:30 a.m. games.
is that a Sunday?
Yeah, it's gonna be on a Sunday in the morning.
Okay.
Maybe we want to talk about opening up early for that.
Yes, I
It's a
just think,
9:30 game. I was thinking maybe even do pancakes.
yeah. Do you know the date of that? Because as I make that September schedule
Let me
in the
see
next
if-
2 days.
Let me see if I can find it. Sure I can. Now that I've got to get out of airplane mode.
Just put this big bag of gravy.
It might
yeah.
even have been the first part of October.
I think it's a great idea. I just didn't realize they were playing.
Well, I
at that
remember
time.
last time we did that. It was kind of cool. Let's see. Let me get this schedule here. It is. Yeah, it's gonna be September 28th and October 5th. They got 8:30 a.m. games. They're gonna be over at, over in England, I believe, London.
September 28th, you said?
It's September 28th and October 5th, back-to-back Sundays.
Okay.
Maybe you could, maybe you do one and see how it goes. And then-
Oh, I think I know exactly who I'd put on to make that happen. So I just needed to know the date. And we can make
Talked about
that.
maybe doing one Sunday of pancakes anyway or something.
Yeah. Have a Bloody Mary and mimosa bar
I'd
or
be
something.
willing to make pancakes. If that's the case, I'll hang on to some of that. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I like it.
That'd be a good idea.
Do we need to have some kind of approval to open that early, Cheryl, on Sunday?
I mean, it's.
We can make a recommendation, but I think it's actually the law says it's up to us.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd just say, go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Better ask for forgiveness.
Service master gonna supply the pancake mix?
Huh?
Service master gonna.
I've already got pancake mix.
Well, we could
I'll
just do
make
biscuits
sure
and
it
gravy,
happens.
which is simple.
That,
Everybody knows.
could do that
Then we could
too.
have Bloody Marys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's plan on that.
Sounds good to me.
Nice.
All right.
Anything else for Jen? We need a recommendation to accept the,
I'll make that recommendation to accept.
recommendation of the second, all in favor? Recommendation carries. Now we have the building streets, maintenance report from Nick.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. You guys?
Good. Got over the hump of rainier days, now we can just start to
Taper in the fall.
taper in the fall. When we know the last days of our summer help are.
No, Bauer's gonna work right up until school starts. I think Piper, I believe, leaves the week prior to that.
We still get that fire hydrants.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a couple more too.
We have 2 on 130 and then that one that I know are right in here anyway that need to get done.
One of the things I know that you and I talked real quickly, have you got any communication in regards from Mayor Wagner or just contacts you've talked to about deciding to get the paving done of the entry to Ranier?
Yep, I was actually with Trent this morning, Nicholson with the county, and the September 1st they're mobilizing at Masabi Bit, the same people that did the pier project landside down here,
Okay.
Blacktop. They are coming up to do a bunch of work for Wagner and KGM both on 9th Street in the Falls, And at that time, we're gonna saw cut that out and get that paved as well.
Oh, so it's on schedule?
Yep, it's September 1st is when they're coming up here with the equipment. That's not the date that they're gonna be here, but
Right.
that's when they're gonna be up here.
To do all the projects?
So before October, end of October, it'll be done before winter.
Okay, cool.
That's as soon as we could get Masabi bid up here.
Right. But it's on the dock?
Yep, it's, I spoke to the mayor today about that.
Okay.
How about any other overlays around at all? On the different roads we got?
Oh, I'd love to overlay a ton of them, but
Not gonna-
I don't think we're gonna have money to do that.
That's something we'll have to look at,
The road
because I
plan?
know we've been putting money aside.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out what we got.
And what we have in that road fund is probably half of one of the roads
Yeah.
out of the 10 we need to get done. I think a big thing with this, the county
Right.
just did all this striping and all that down on Keenan Drive where that white tape is on top of it. It could be huge just to get them to come around here for a day and do 115, 116, these little jet off roads on Jameson and French that, yeah, it's not a fix, but it helps for like 2-3 years to
So
take them.
maybe once we figure out what that costs,
Mm-hmm.
and then if we've got some left over to work with, we can pick some problem areas.
Yep.
Maybe,
Yeah, it'd be huge to get them guys up here for a week to do some of that. That property again that we were talking about that we had to get mowed
yeah,
was
that,
very, very bad, and it's 0.66 acres, so it's almost an acre of land.
thick, high grass.
There, and along the edge of the house was, well, there was 6 dump trailer loads of just grass that got brought back to storage from that project.
And then I brought this up to Cheryl, but the lot that was just purchased down across from Phil Pollock's lot, that
Yep.
the Richard used to be in, that had been maintained until it was purchased, and now it's all grown up, and there's some, what's that?
Parsnip.
Parsnip growing, and I don't know who bought it, but we're gonna figure out.
I sent them a letter last week.
You did?
I'm going to get the skid steer either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Want to get what?
Skid steer from the Bemidji. It's all done down there, yep. So I'll get that, and you're gonna leave tonight after the meeting or tomorrow morning early.
Did you get the racing stripes put on?
Mm-hmm.
And then the big question, what about the playground equipment?
Still at a pause. If I could go put it in, I would, but,
Well, what's the hangar?
well, we just have, contractors have so much stuff going on that, I mean, even when we had our last sewer job over here, the contractors that were on the sewer job had to put a plug in the end of the sewer job and go to an emergency fiber optic board through someone's holding tank.
Well, then maybe we want to think outside the box and do it before winter, like do it in October or something. Maybe they've got some downtime, because obviously we've been trying since April.
Yeah, and when Stevie, and there's not just Stevie, there's two guys that I've been talking to that can do it, and both of them, they know it's on their radar when as soon as they get time for, that's one of them projects, so they have to have like 5 days to put all that together and no interruptions. Cause you don't,
Maybe, just maybe they'll have time in September or October.
oh, I don't think it'd be a problem to get it in before winter, it's just, I'm not making no promises and those guys aren't gonna either.
Because then if we wait until April, then it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be, oh, I got this going on, that going on, we can't help you, so I
Yeah.
think we need to really push on that.
Maybe maybe we can get someone to pencil us in October.
Yeah,
I mean, that's when you want to do that paperwork, anyways, not in the heat of summer.
I mean,
Get everything.
yeah, I think it's gonna have to be in the fall, because obviously we're not on top of their list for the summer.
I mean, they're gonna get paid by us if we.
Why don't you
we're not
talk to those
cheap.
guys and
Yeah.
see, and if you need some extra kick, let me know.
Yep, will do.
Anything else for Nick? Did he wanna talk about the dock, or are you gonna talk about the dock?
Can I lead into that?
Yeah.
No,
So I actually did go physically on the dock, which I had not done, since it had been built. And just for the council member here, so you're aware, I did document, take pictures and send them to Cheryl. There are some things that I think that, in my opinion, need immediate action on our part as a city for liability reasons and just for cleaning up. We have this great beach now, we've got some cleanup. It's gonna take some financial investment to do that. I don't know, you say you usually work with Travis, Tom. Who is it that does the barge and the,
That's Travis. So during Ranier days, me and Travis went down there,
did,
and the tote that's at the end down there,
okay,
he just finished up. He had to go get a hook for it that he had that was someone else was borrowing.
okay.
So he's got this big steel treble hook that we're gonna throw it there and hook the tote and get it out of there. And I'm not even sure where that tote, if it's ours or where it come from during the flood, who knows? But
Well,
we're gonna
if-
get it out of there, and then
If we can keep it, use it for the future, great, if it breaks.
we'll just get rid of it.
We'll get rid of it.
We'll get rid of it. But and then the rock on the outside, he's gonna take. What his plan is, if we can mark it for now,
Okay.
when we
Like milk jugs or what?
something, buoys or whatever you could put out there. So when we were down there taking that dock out when it got wrecked from the flood,
Yep,
you take one scoop with that backhoe in the water and you can't see a thing for hours. It turns into mud everywhere and you can't see. So no matter what, you sit there and dig,
so what if we mark it?
but you can mark it. But if he can't see
Okay,
and he's gonna end up tearing into one of them cribs or because that stuff's pretty tight to the dock there. The winter time, he said if we go out there in the winter and we cut along that dock, cut the ice out, he can paddle right out there and he can just sit and pick that stuff up on the ice and then drag it up on shore and get rid of it. He said that's the easiest way to do it without missing a bunch of stuff.
and I'm in support of whatever easiest way that you can do it, it's just that bay is always so touchy with ice, like you see me like going on physically on the ice with the equipment.
Yeah, we could go out there and plow it so it freezes right down to the bottom.
Because I mean, that bay can be touchy with ice sickness, and so I'm just trying to think of marking it short term. Obviously, we got to take milk jugs out there and line that whole area. It's basically all the rock you can easily see, even as deep as it is out there. You know, you can see that it's the old formation of the old Ranier Beach dock. So, I mean, I don't know. So his plan would be to put us on the calendar for a time when we can do it in the ice. And he's done this before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is his old hat, old news for him.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, and ice, even working on the pier in the past, when we've worked on that,
Yeah.
we do it in the winter.
Okay.
You go down and snow blow it and keep plowing and snow blow it, and every time you do that, you just keep gaining ice. It
He's
just,
got the equipment to cut
Yeah.
ice and stuff like that. Okay.
yep.
All right.
And then we'll just saw cut the ice out of there and dig it out. I mean, he can still take his barge down there and clean up as much as he can now and
Right.
get some out of there,
Right.
but you're not gonna get it all.
Is he coming down with the barge to get the tow out? Is that?
No.
So how is he do, what equipment does he use, do you know?
We'll use our skid steer.
Okay, on the dock?
No.
Oh, just.
On land. Yep, same how we pulled them posts out of the water down here.
Okay, so, okay, that's the tentative plan, and the other thing, is because of the way that they rebuilt the dock, it is shallow. I sent some examples to Cheryl, but I wanna get some, stickers for the end of the dock that say no diving on the very end. And then there's, an area right when you walk out onto the dock that is not flush with the cement,
So that was brought up when he was building that dock.
okay?
And if he was to follow the roadway, the entire dock would have been like this.
So can we, is there a machine we can cut the
Well, we can chisel some of that cement down, but that road is also on like the next hit list for the county to get redone and raised. So when he asked me, he said, do you want me to stick with the plan of this old road or you want your dock level? And I said, build the dock level and we will work with the road afterwards.
Can we just like spray paint that area then so people see it?
I think it's blue already, isn't it?
It's blue, but I don't know, I just feel like we're asking.
Well, we can,
Or orange tape, like orange hockey tape or something.
well, I'd rather put some sort of paint on the curb.
Something bright that catches.
Yeah, otherwise like, I'm so happy with the new dock, but I after going down there taking pictures and looking, I'm like, well, these things kind of are important to take care of, and it sounds like this is not news to anyone.
Oh no, this is all stuff that you can only do so much at one time, and this is stuff we gotta take care of after the dock is done. And
Awesome. I'm just happy to have the dock and everyone who's had a lot of positive community feedback regarding that decision, so.
yeah, there's been a lot of people that like it down there.
It was like, if you build it, they will come. That beach has been busy heavily.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it looks really nice. I like it.
Turned out good.
I would like to see us put a little money aside in the budget for next year to get a good load of sand for next year now that we've got some protection from way back.
Maybe a couple probably.
Yeah, Travis has that. Travis and the mayor both have pretty good. Both of them have that good wash and beach stand.
Lovely. Sorry, I took up a lot of time there. I just wanted to be thorough because I was down there. I was down there. But that was it. Thank you.
How was the rink proposal? Was Nick involved with that? With
I don't know what that is.
the WSN rink proposal?
So at the rec club meetings, they have talked about paving of the dirt right in the middle of the rink, and then new boards.
Paving or concrete?
Or
Concrete, yeah.
concrete, yeah.
Yep.
And then new boards and possibly, you know, a roof, just, so this would be, just to help us get a grant to do that. And the rec club said that they would pay for it. It's $1,500, but it's, yeah, an engineering firm to draw up a plan for us.
No, okay.
I'll show it to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's $1,500 just for the plan?
Correct.
Okay.
Kind of like what we did with the park, right? Like when we tried
Not
said they'd give
quite that
different-
expensive, but-
Right, on a smaller scale.
Right.
Did it say they'd give us a couple of different options?
Two, one
Like
or
it
two.
says two options.
One or two.
Yeah, I think they said they were gonna drop two different things or give us a couple options.
Yeah.
Well, I know we had talked about the mats you lay down on top of the grass so you can flood easier. And it actually just kind of fill up like a pool and it freeze, and then you just take off with your rink and go. Because I mean, the grass takes forever to make a rink on.
Did the rec club buy one of them 2 years ago?
No, we were gonna.
We never did purchase them.
No, we were gonna buy two of them, and then place in Canada. They didn't make them that big, so we had to lap them. And he said if you lap them, you just run into issues with it leaking out the bottom of it, and then if they start bubbling and.
Cheryl, thank you for doing that. The rec club has talked about, you're doing a grant, we need so much done down there, doing it in pieces is just not gonna work.
And in conjunction with that, the people who reached out who are into the pickleball
Yes.
movement are super excited about potentially having another location to do
I
that.
did reach out to Ashley Hall to see if she'd be interested in helping us write a grant for that $60,000 that the Rotary Club is giving back into the community from the Splash Park. So I'm in contact with her to see if that can be some funds for us too. But if we can do it where it's pickleball in the summer, it's a whole other group of community people, so it's very
Right.
helping grants that we can get,
Right.
not just have in the winter.
Get a roof on
I can make that recommendation. for the-
So we got a recommendation, we need a second to move
Second.
forward. Got a recommendation and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Recommendation carries. All right, anything else for Nick?
No, thank you. Thank you for your help with reading this.
Thank you guys.
I see we have KCC TV placed on here, we don't have to do that again. Information on vacation procedures for council review. That's something we'll look at and talk about next week.
Yeah.
All right.
In connection to that, I did double check down in that recent easement for the vacation request done by all the property owners. And I saw 2 utility poles, and both of them are either on private property now or they're just riding the line. Right near Stephen's place, and then, I can't remember. Which one was right on the corner? Jean Kelly, yeah, there's 2 posts, so, I know we talked about concerns about, having utility easements and whatnot, and how we can formulate that into the vacation when we finally spell that out, like there needs to be a space left for the easement.
So we'll go ahead and review that over the weekend or whatever and talk about it next week.
Yeah, I mean, it might take you guys a while to.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
quite
a lot
a
of
bit of stuff.
information.
It is a lot.
I just wanted everybody to understand.
Yeah.
It's good, it's good
All
though.
of it.
It's a lot of reading.
I appreciate it.
So.
All right, LMCR did a recognition for both Senator Grant Hochschild, is that how you pronounce that? Hochschild.
Hochschild and Scribe.
And then Roger Scarba. Is that just something that they do every year for stuff like that, or did they do something outstanding?
Not everyone gets one of those letters.
Yeah, not everyone gets those, so that was really nice that our legislators helped them.
I mean, I sent an email through Brent Hochschild's website about the ambulance issues up here, and he wrote back
Yeah.
personally within a day. So, I mean, that just shows you they're very responsive.
Yeah, Roger's the same way.
Yeah, Roger.
All right, if there's nothing else, open forum, anybody have anything?
Motion to adjourn.
Have a motion to adjourn, second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Thanks, everyone.